Fellow pioneers, welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm here to give you guys good news, so stick around. A lot of pioneers have been clamoring about what each Pi token might be worth because the cryptocurrency isn't yet listed on any exchanges. Some people, or let me call them jealous people, said we can't be making a price prediction of it, but I'll say they are wrong. This, our beloved Pi network, is distinctive and unique from other cryptocurrencies in many respects. Therefore, I'll take a deep dive into what each Pi coin might be worth in 2023 after Maine. I'm also going to be showing you guys latest update of what one of the Pi network co-founder Dr.Nicolas just said about fixing Pi network KYC issues. Now, price forecast of 2023, the Pi coin's price may be valued around $100 in 2023 after mainnet and might go as high to $2,000 in 2025. I know some guys will say, why am I placing such a high price on just a single Pi when there are billions of Pi in the hands of pioneers? Okay, I'll answer that. You guys remember about 10 years ago when Bitcoin was still new, it was sold as cheap as 10 BTC for just $1. I could even recall in my hometown back then, some guys came going from one household to another begging people to buy Bitcoin. People were actually treating them like beggars, and even the few people that bought it back then bought it to pity the sellers for making effort to sell. So fellas, who could have imagined that Bitcoin will be as high as $60,000? And the way Pi network is going, it seems to have more potential than Bitcoin. So the same way people criticized Bitcoin when it was coming up was exactly the same issue we pioneers are facing now. Therefore, see guys, let's forget about the critiques and keep mining. Let's hear what Dr.Nicolas have to say regarding the KYC. Guys, listen, what's next for Pi network? So as I mentioned earlier, we recently announced the KYC solution, which has completed more than 3 million members right now have done their KYC. And that essentially is, I think, the largest blockchain migration in cryptocurrency history out there. So going forward, we want to continue this KYC migration. We got a lot more members to accommodate and migrate to mainnet. So that's one thing we need to continue building the ecosystem during the enclosed period. And that's basically by building more infrastructure needed and enabling utilities to be built by the community itself. So this weekend, actually, we are joining 3 hackathons at schools at Berkeley, Harvard, and Cornell. We are sponsoring tracks over there, so we may have some students building some Pi applications during those hackathons and initiatives like this for utility building. And finally, we are also building some utilities ourselves, including on the user side, meaning that end-user applications people can use, but also so to start with, mining the Pi currency is not that difficult. The founder makes the supposition that mobile phone mining is possible for cryptocurrencies. All you have to do is acquire an invitation from an existing trustworthy member and download the Pi network app. But I'll also like to answer the question, how does simply mining on a phone build its worth? Just before I proceed, I'd like to bring your attention to the bogus comments in the comments section. Those guys might claim to be me or try to get you to contact them on WhatsApp or Telegram. Please be careful of them. The only way to contact me is through my email address in the description of this video. So with that being said, let's talk about Pi roadmap. The Pi network project has several phases. On March 14, 2019, Pi Day Phase 1 started. It makes sense because the network's identification is dependent on the number. Phase 2 started a year after Phase 1, when there were 5 million active participants. In order to raise money for the project, the first Pi commercials were issued in May 2020. The Pi network is more than just a tool for cryptocurrency mining. It is a network of interconnected services, which includes a Pi ballot prototype that completes transactions in under 8 seconds. The Pi browser software is also available, allowing programmers to test and set up decentralized third-party Pi programs. Although the bulk of the cryptocurrency community is skeptical of the Pi network and claims that it is a pyramid scheme, we have also created a video in which we address the experts' opinions on the Pi network, so be sure to watch that one. The link will be in the description of this video. Despite the misunderstanding, some aspects of the Pi network are important. The fact that it is ecologically friendly doesn't drain your phone's battery and exhibit some degree of reliability. Like the Pi software, unlike previous mining systems, it is aided in its efforts to protect its ledger by users keeping an eye out for one another. How does it function? Pi Network's digital currency project its main goal is to make crypto mining more accessible. The Pi Network allows for mobile app-based cryptocurrency mining. One user is only allowed to have one Pi account, and the Pi core team earns 25 of all Pi coins. Unlike Bitcoin mining, which has become too expensive for the average person to afford, thanks to the project's recent establishment of a closed mainnet, Pi may now only be used for trading, buying, and selling by those who are already a part of the Pi ecosystem. One must complete the KYC verification process before they can start trading. If you have confidence in the project's future and are encouraged by the pricing prediction for the Pi network, you could be able to get your Pi node right immediately. There were more than 120 Pi nodes recently, which is common in the first several weeks. The market cap of such eagerly awaited projects rises as a result of the increased demand as people rush to buy the newest potential big thing when such projects are listed on cryptocurrency exchanges, which also influences their price source. So it could be reasonable to anticipate that the price of the Pi network will rise. However, the price frequently drops within a short period of time. According to the Reddit community, the Pi currency should have long-term benefits. The Pi network pricing could reach the anticipated level of $18 by January 2023. The Pi community, according to experts' opinion, has a promising future. The Pi coin might cost as much as $800 to $1,000 by 2024. Valid investors forecast that the price of the Pi coin will be $389 in 2023, $849 in 2024, and $354 in 2025. When people start selling their coins to generate quick money, it frequently gets worse. A few days after the initial mourning, will the Pi network's outcome be the same? Investors couldn't swap Pi currencies as of October 14, 2022, because Pi has yet to reach its main net. The success of the Pi network will depend on how well investors receive it. After the official debut, the price of the Pi money would likely increase. Then, a few days later, it would start to rapidly decline. The value of the currency per asset by the end of 2022 could range from $2 to $300. According to the Pi network pricing predictions cited above, the Pi coin's price could rise to $700 once it starts trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. We'll stop here for now. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also, if you have any business proposal, kindly check out the email in the description of this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.